everyone, and welcome to episode 17 of Markoy In Between Builds, the build series where we build absolutely nothing but look at the builds that I have done in between the big build series. Today we find ourselves in front of the Barlow Weapons Systems headquarters. And as I promised, today we are going to look at the Barlow Weapons Systems factory. So we have to fly over to the industrial district, and we can have a look at what I've done over there in that general area. Let's pop over and let's have a look. As you can see, we find ourselves here on the antenna of the prep oil facility. And we have a perfect overview of the Barlows Weapons Factory right over there. As you can see, it is sitting right next to the landfill area. And my idea with this building was that I wanted to have a sort of refinery-like, but also heavy industries, ore smelter. They make weapon systems, so they have to make their own steel. So they have their own steel mill sitting over there. They have the production facilities over there. They have chemical storage and stuff like that sitting over there. And of course, we're going to have a closer look at that all in a minute. But that is a little bit the idea that I had over there. We have two more buildings sitting on the other side. We have a loading bay sitting also on the other side. So let's go have a look at that, so that we first of all have a general impression on what is going on, and then we can have a look into detail at this facility. Okay, so let's fly to the other side. So here we are on the other side of the building, and as I have nothing to stand on, I'm just going to do it in fly mode like this. So basically, this part is the chemical storage, and you can see inside there's huge storage tanks situated here, and also smaller ones. We will see them more in detail when we enter the building in a minute. Then over here you have two sort of production facilities opposite of each other, leading into the ground, because most of the factory will be underground. All the transportation is underground as well. Obviously I have not built that, but for lore's sake, the whole factory is sitting actually underground. And then over here is the area where the finished products are being brought up. So this is the unloading facility of bay, and these items are picked up by these cranes on these gantries, and they bring it to the truck loading area over here. So they can load it in between the beams onto the trucks over here, or maybe on this side. As you can see, we have a bit of a security post sitting here. So we have the security guard watching his monitors and stuff like that. Of course, controlling the contraband scanner. We have one on this side, and we have one on the other side as well. We go there. You see, we have one of those scanners sitting over here as well. Also here we have a security guard. He has a slightly smaller security cabin, but he must be the apprentice or something. Okay, well, of course, we have three different bays here. So, of course, these two bays are for the loading of the trucks. And this bay, as you can see, the cranes cannot access that. And this is for the support or protection vehicles. So you see over here the armored cars sitting in the protection bay, and this is actually an armored truck sitting there. We have seen that one before in front of the Barlow, actually in front of the Odin building. Then if we look further at this area, we have another production facility over here. Now I'm actually flying to the wrong side to see the door, because the door is sitting, we go in between here. The door is actually sitting over here on this side. And yeah, a nice feature here is it is actually a retracting door. We will be using that more in the future. A really nice thing I came across on Pinterest. Someone designed this and I thought, this is so awesome. We will be using this a whole lot more. And then maybe even also with pressure plates. The problem is I want to put pressure plates here, but yeah, you can see the blue of the lapis blocks already. Yeah, we're right over the tunnel here. So if I would have gone any deeper, I'm actually digging into the tunnel already as it is. You see over here already, there's those trapdoors actually are part of that door system. So for that reason, I don't have any pressure plates there. Then we have another facility sitting over here, and yeah, of course, yeah, a factory like this has all kinds of machines needed and utilities needed. So we got all kind of crazy stuff going on over here. We got pumps sitting over here, pumping into reservoirs. Of course, these pumps are driven by electric motors, so these are the electric motors sitting there. We got storage tanks, we got maybe settling tanks, stuff like that. Computers controlling the whole process, controlling the valves. We got this thing sitting over here, which almost looks like some kind of maybe some kind of antenna array or sensor array or whatever. We got this huge cooling unit sitting over here. Also here we have interconnected tanks, also connected to, well, maybe pump units or something, mixer units maybe, I don't know. And then we got these tanks sitting on top where we see all the dials moving, so pressures are varying a lot. Then we have some tanks sitting over here, some more cooling towers with fans on top. Another one of those sensory type things sitting over here on this side. Yeah, and of course everything is connected by a honey fader. So oh, okay, that is not supposed to be there. I'll have to have a look into that. But the other floors should be operational. Also, those floors are not operational. Something happened. So I have to look into that. But yeah, oh yeah, and then of course on the bottom here there is a bay where I want to put some maintenance vehicles, but I haven't quite figured out which the design is going to be. Over here, by the way, yeah, this part is an elevator shaft for bringing up yeah, materials and stuff like that. So as you can see, it's now at the well, the level, well, no, not on the top, but the one just below it. Let's have a look at the smelter array. I was inspired by a blast furnace design, actually, yeah, in Germany. I think it's located in Dortmund, and it looks, well, okay, it doesn't look exactly the same like this, but of course you have these big smokestacks coming in, joining up into a T-splice and then going up into the final smokestack, and then you have these pipes running in. And I thought that was such a cool design, I needed to do that as well. So I came up with this. Some of you might recognize it. I also used these pipes in the storage facility. And yeah, I spoke about this once before on other episodes. I like to use parts again that I used in previous builds to have a little bit of a continuity. Like you have something like a recognition point in your build. You know, you see that they are maintaining a certain standard, they're maintaining a certain standardization in their equipment. And yeah, so that is how I like to keep adding parts back in, and then you say, hey, I recognize that part, or that has been used there or there before. A nice detail is, of course, the smokestacks are all bellowing out thick smoke over here. Then when we go over here into the production facility, the ITC 407, so yeah, that must be where they built their weapons and the probably tanks and the armored mechs. If we go up over here into the main building, we can see there's all kind of pipes running down into these bays. Yeah, the ceiling. I have to do something with the ceiling. I haven't quite decided yet what I'm gonna do. If I wanna put some lights here or beams here or whatever. This is something for a future expansion. And yeah, okay, if you look down, we see all kind of pipes running everywhere. And also everything is connected up to these tanks. If we go down on this side, we can actually see it's a little bit tight fit here. There's also small storage tanks, red and blue, so maybe that is gas and oxygen, I don't know. Also here we find pumps and all kind of technical stuff going on. We have these pipe tunnels connecting up to the production facility over here. It's a little bit hard navigating here. And over here on this side we find the control center for this whole facility. And if we have a quick look inside, that always happens. Ay caramba. Okay. Yeah, so here we are in the control facility. So yeah, they can monitor all kind of pressures and the production process, of course. The operators are sitting here watching their monitors as they run this facility to max efficiency. Then if we go down one level, then of course we are at the low floor, and we can look up at the bottom of the tanks. Also here we are able to see that everything is connected up with pipes and stuff like that. Then we can go down even further and we exit the facility over here. Yeah, of course, a nice detail here as well is that, oh yeah, also here of course is a scanner, so probably this entrance is controlled by the control center itself. A nice detail is of course also the fence that is around it. Also, yeah, a nice idea that I found on Pinterest. And yeah, I modified it a little bit for my purpose, and yeah, it's very fitting with the design that is also in the Cyberpunk 2077 game. A lot of the Arasaka facilities have these type of fences stretched around their facilities as well, and they are showing these warning signs. Unfortunately, yeah, you cannot make these signs any bigger. I was thinking about doing it with map art, but yeah, I'm not fully into map art yet. I have the feeling that if I start with map art, yeah, I go to another level of detail that I'm not sure if I want to go there, because then I can lose myself endlessly in adding detail. So yeah, I guess this is a little bit of what I wanted to show with this building. I'm really curious what you guys think about it. I think it looks pretty awesome. Yeah, let's have another turn like this. I think maybe this is the best angle. I haven't decided yet on the best angle. I think every side of the building has interesting details. Personally, I also like this. That's a little bit of a trick that I used, having the pipes run up into these well, how do you call it, extensions of the building. And then what I do, actually, you can see it over here, I have black concrete sitting there. So it almost looks like these pipes are just running up into the facility, but yeah, actually they're just stopping on a black concrete wall there. But yeah, if you look from it like this, it just looks like they disappear into the shadow, which I think is a really cool effect. And I think that is also a very nice thing to use. You can create an optical illusion by placing certain blocks on certain areas. So yeah, that is always a tip that I want to give people, that just try and experiment a little bit with blocks and make that illusion happen. So yeah, I would say pretty successful build. It was also really fun to build. If you want to see more of this, or you want to see more details, or you have comments or suggestions, of course, let me know. I love to hear from you guys. And yeah, if you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. If you like the video, hit that like button. It helps me out a lot. And I will be seeing you guys next time. Goodbye.